South African youth will have 3 days, including today, to help the police develop a youth crime prevention strategy at the first ever National Youth Crime Prevention Summit, which is taking place in Irene, south of Pretoria. This is all in response to the increasing involvement of young people in criminal activities, both as perpetrators as well as victims. 4 of the 9 Provincial Police Commissioners attended the summit together with 800 learners from schools around the country. Our reporter Sipho Stuurman spoke to some of the young people attending the summit.
It's day one of the National Youth Crime Prevention Summit here in Pretoria, and today we've seen some of the police leadership coming to address the young people that have gathered here, and we are told that there are about 500 of them coming from across the nation, coming here, of course, gathering to discuss about issues of crime that are affecting young people. And I do have some with me right now. Thank you very much. You were here for the rest of the day. Just talk to us about what has come out on day one. What were you discussing?
Okay, day one was very successful, although issues that we wanted to arise were never talked about. But
and what are those issues?
Like when I was here earlier, I was talking about the drug issue that we have. It was not mainly discussed to a full discussion where we really wanted to go into it so much. But then another strong point that was raised by the youth inside the summit was the work that the youth desk does, and it does not get any recognition for it because of we're not only part of the youth desk, but we are part of the patroller team. We go out each and every day to the streets and help, but when SABC posts come out, we are never first preferences for it. So that was one of the strong issues that was raised inside. All
right, you're an active youth that helps with crime prevention, but you don't get considered for employment by the police. So that is the issue you raised. But now back to this issue of drugs. Are you from Pretoria?
Yes.
Just talk to us about how much of a problem is drugs in Pretoria and how much does it affect the youth?
Like if you come to Pretoria, you'll see for yourself that it's a huge problem. Each and every corner, there are people smoking nyaupe and the pash drug that we talked about. And as I said earlier, that we had a drug campaign last week at Central SABC, which was held by the youth desk there, where we marched and try to get solutions of how we can help. It's a serious problem. And one thing that was mentioned by a student inside, it said that this drug problem does not start by with older people. It starts by primary level, where you get primary kids already smoking this nyaupe, and it's escalating to a level that we cannot even control it anymore.
So you want assistance in terms of fighting drugs. Let's come to you, Say. Just talk to me. Who are you and where are you from?
Thank you very much. My name is Irene. I'm a member of the Youth Crime Prevention Desk in Bagazal Station, also from the Krugerstop West Rand cluster. Then why I'm here in relation to say we're facing challenges. We know one is psychological, that our own, they are resorting to a last resort of opting to crime.
And what sort of this crime? I'm trying to just get to the roots of the crimes that are affecting young people particularly. How are young people involved in these crimes?
Thank you. For one, we are facing a momentous issue of economical challenges. The economy and the economical opportunities that seeks to speak to employment and business for young people is not as compromising the youth. They then resort to say they're unemployed, then they opt for crime.
So are you saying the problem of unemployment is leading to youth participating in crime?
It is the dominating factor that it leads for young people to then participate in crime. And also the relationship for one being abusive or taking too much of substance abuse, it then leads for their addiction for them then to opt to do crime so they can have their money to go and buy these particular substances. Drugs is also a compromising factor. And then also red tapes in terms of young people being employed, activists of safety ambassadors to be then been seen to say they are the criminal capable, then to be employed within the safety clusters, whether it be SABC, whether it be in various departments, whether it be in...
So I'm getting you that, economic factors, drug usage leads to a lot of crime. But I mean, yes, we are hearing the issues, but what are you hoping to get out of this now, besides just bringing the issues? What do you hope comes out of this?
Okay, my name is Ntabisen Rampisa from Pretoria Central Police Station. So as Dineo stated, that we are facing a lot of crime in our central. So we're looking forward to our commissioner to do something. As they said, we are busy working with them voluntarily, so taking our time working with them, but nothing in return. We have to be recognized so that if we are working on the street, they can able to scared of us. Because now we are not even recognized. If we go to the street, if you are working with them, fighting with them, they come back and fight again.
All right. Okay. So then let's come to you. Just talk to us. Our youth, I see this group of youth here is interested in preventing crime. But generally, what's your sense? Are young people interested in assisting police in fighting crimes?
Hello to everyone. My name is Vuisani from Pretoria Central Police Station Youth Desk. What I can tell you is that we must be also involved in decision making. You know, because now all we talk about is working with police, with crime prevention and social crime prevention and all of that. But now, on another sense, when it comes to decision making, we are not there. Most of the decisions that are made, they are made by our superiors up there.
Without youth involvement. So decision does not include youth involvement. But just talk to me though, but are young people interested to participate in these forums? Yes, we have 500 youth now for the first time ever, but generally, are young people interested?
Young people are obviously interested, but the problem is that they are not equipped enough. So at least if they can all be equipped enough, I think we're gonna have a good working ethic. Because now, since most of us are not equipped, it becomes very hard for us to work. And, you know, we've got that less knowledge.
Okay. So you want to be, that's the youth saying that they want to be empowered with knowledge in order to participate in crime fighting strategies. And certainly that's what the National Police Commissioner, that is General Sitola Ketla, Ketla Sitola rather, said that they want to get ideas from young people and include them in decision making. And certainly you hear that a lot of employment matters are coming up. Youth are saying that unemployment is actually a big problem because a lot of young people are enticed into a life of crime because they are not employed at home. And then there's also the issue of drug usage or nyaupes. We know that it's very popular, particularly around here in Pretoria. So certainly those are some of the issues that are being discussed here on day one. The summit continues. Tomorrow we will have Minister Bekele addressing the young people.